and afternoon, wherever you are, because you're watching Intel Sports here at the Summer Kind Sports Complex. It's another week or weekend of African football at club level, international club football. Sierra Leone, FC Kallon, who are the winners of the FA Cup, are up against Les Buffles. In short, in English, they are the Buffaloes of Benin. And I'm going to be here playing alongside my colleague Wayne Gaga this afternoon on the commentary to bring you this full coverage of the match between FC Kallon and Les Buffles of Benin. Kallon from Sierra Leone, they beat Les Buffles 1-0 in Cotonou on September 9th. So they are up here to sort things out in the final leg. So here comes the both teams matching on to the surface. That the Fisher Tough here at the Summer Kind Sports Complex. 2 months old, but given the kind of posture what football is made about. It's a very, very anticipated tough fixture. Let Buffles trying to come out very strong and put themselves through a difficult period. Why FC Kallon won by a goal to nil. Across Africa. So FC Kallon, by the way, is owned by Sierra Leonean legend Mohamed Kallon, captain of the Leon Stars. He's in charge. So let's inform you that this match officials the announcer giving some bit of information to us here. And the referees are from La Guinea, and they're led by Yunusa Awad Kamara is the central referee. The assistant number 1 is Sidiki Sidibi. Musa Traore is the second assistant referee, and Menad Abdullahi will be football official for this all-important match. So basically, why the two teams are lining up. Let's run you through the lineup quickly. First, starting with FC Kallon, the host, and between the sticks for the Mazuja is Azek Koka is number 1. Azek will play in defense alongside Musa, David Janet, and Nathaniel Jallo will play from center back, while Mohamed Sisse will play from right hand side. Sitting deep in midfield before the fullbacks will be Toure. Alpha Toure will play deep inside. On the left hand side will be Fofana alongside Nkitia, and Janet will play just behind the central forward, and Karu will be from right hand side. And Ali Conte. Ali Conte was here for the local Leon Star team, a fortnight ago, pairing alongside Musa Tombo. Let's run it through the Les Buffles quickly. This is how the lineup in a 4-3-3 formation. The Benoits will line up in a 4-3-3 formation. Serge will play a beating goal for them. Abdullahi and Florentine will be from left side and half side of the central defense, right? Nabil and Onwali, who's the captain, will play from the right hand side of their defense from central and fullback position. Chilan, Chilan and Hillary, as well as Afu, will play from central midfield, right side and left side, respectively. Chimapa and Chichi will be in the attacking forward for the Penguins. So very quickly will be the referee who will signal the start of this match. We will start this fixture to roll on. Central referee Kamara is we're looking at his assistant, and it will be just in 2 minutes. This match will kick off. He's waiting for 16 hours GMT here in Liberia. It's on the west coast of Africa. It's all about West African event, and this is Intel Sports. We also live on YouTube. If you're in the region, you got an opportunity to stream live sports events. Whether you're from Guinea, Sierra Leone, Cote d'Ivoire, Liberia, we are the new generation of passionate sports broadcasters across the West African sub-region, to be specific, but we go beyond that too. Don't forget to also follow us on YouTube. It's just Intel Sports Liberia. It will be Les Buffles who starts playing. That side, they trying to search forward quickly. Is number 9 Opala was beating, but this is Leon's Kallon trying to shoot my cross goal. First corner kick awarded to FC Kallon. That's Kwame Nketia. Reminds me of the Arsenal Nketia. I don't know whether they got some relations. And it's Mamadou Fofana who will deliver the corner kick just in the opening minutes. Fofana plays low, but it's clear of the danger zone. And it comes there from Jallo. As Buffles in control. Long ball search forward, looking for his number 9. He sent it away by Jallo. But this is Les Buffles on a very nice pitch. Football should be depicting that this afternoon. This is Oyema, who pushed one high on our far side, but too high, looking for his number 17 man. This is Kallon. And he fight the coach by the legend and owner of the club, Mohamed Kallon, former Inter Milan man, just twatted off the danger zone by number 15, Ajayi Olawale. So the throw will come far on the right hand side from the substitution area. Instead of Clan of now they're trying to push men. The offside flag was raised already by the assistant on that far side. So it's Kallon playing the ball around, changing the angle. Now they're playing the ball in the surface. Here comes Kallon. Beautiful football. Now they got 3 men chasing the ball. Talking about Les Buffles. They come pressing high, go all the way back to, I think, should be the goalkeeper. No, but they can change all the way. They've now traveled from left to right and they're back onto the right hand side. This is Jallo. Ketia. Long ball from Jallo. Is that away into touch. But Kallon seems to be in a haste. It's like they want to get another goal, maybe get an advantage, get a cushion in the opening minutes, and it will be game over probably for Les Buffles. They've traveled. They had a long talk in their locker room, getting away. This is Les Buffles. Oyema. They're on the far side. Here they are. This is number 9. Opala, ravage in the area. The shot comes in. First attempt comes from no, but the ball is still in play. And so it'll be a throw-in. I think he just missed kick. Came off the legs of Oyema. Boris said that the cross comes in and the goalkeeper picks it up. Can launch one forward quickly. That's Buffles tries to keep the ball in field on the far side, on our right hand side. Nice square pass through the middle of the park, changing the angle. Nice weather today. Trying to shoot from this distance, approximately 35 yards. I don't know. I think he got some good power. That's Oyeman Jamapa. It's just sent it away. So he's let us look at the first real chance. That was ambitious, tracking off from corner. I think just trying to guide his way through, but the fullback was placed under pressure. Good long ball. He says that's good. So 0-0. We're going to 5 minutes since the start of play. It will be Abdullahi, Pasi, play shot. This is Abdullahi again. Abdullahi swings, the goalkeeper picks it up straight there into the arms of the goalkeeper. What? I think the defense have to be switched on. These kind of opportunities, the Benuans are trying to take the early balls outside the box. Just look at that once more. This is Kallon. The cross comes in, the goalkeeper is with it. And the header comes in, brilliant defensive work. Nice delivery comes in from Inketia. Was that Inketia? Yeah, it was Inketia who delivered the cross through. Should be playing central forward, but I think he's now shifted on the right hand side. Give him an opportunity to add contact. This is just too high. The ball is across the goal line, notified by the referee assistant. No, in this opening minutes, here comes, I think he was just a bit of a tight corner. Get here. This is Obasa, was one, but the header comes away from that Kallon player on that far side. Leave him left back, and it's Janet. And Les Buffles will have a virtually empty SKD Stadium, 22,000 capacity stadium, but it's club football. The long ball comes in, the goalkeeper came off his line, low cross, cleared, and will be getting away, trying to chase the back line. That's Nketia, Kwame Nketia, but very good defensive work came in there. Les Buffles in charge. They control on the back line. This is our number 9. Who turns away. Trying to play the long ball. Yeah, they are now. Yeah, they are. And brilliant clearance. Still there. Nervous movement. Maybe they are pulling for a handball. So Kallon, a real progressive move by this club from a very youthful level. Now they got the Division 1 side also. It's ravaging on that far side. It's cleared off. Chases up on our back line. It's a Chichi. Long ball comes in straight to the goalkeeper. But before this one, let's see exactly when the ball came in. 2 players went to ground, thinking, flagging, saying that it was a handball. I think it was nervous movement. Didn't really get to the hand of that player. So we got to notify. Just that was the first brave move. Nice connection between Chichi and Chimaka when those Kallon players went to ground in the 18-yard box, thinking that was a penalty. But we will have to look at that again because they were like appealing. Clear of the danger zone. Since Les Buffles foul, says the referee. So we can see that one now to see. So for this free kick at the moment, as Buffles having some very good amount of possession in these opening minutes. So they are nice cross in the area, is headed down. The shot is there, but trying to take it too early. Nice attempt. Ball comes on the far side, it's headed down. And we say it's fair challenge, but ball too high for Inketia and it go across the line. So it's Kallon who gives away a throw in deep into the opposition area. Florentine full back throws it to Jamaica. Jamaica goes down from the challenge. Very youthful side. Talking about Kallon, but Mohamed Sisi going to that tackle. It's headed away by Jallo. Is that kid? Yeah. No, that's Jallo. Nathan Jallo who went up high. This is Kallon. Their number 33 is Janet. Just leaves in the midfield. Corner is Afature, who push the goalkeeper will come off his line. Barca search. He was beaten once in the first fixture. This is a corresponding fixture. So Kallon can play it in Freetown, where they're from, due to the fact that the Saka Stevens Stadium is banned by CAF. This is Janet. Clears the ball. The Benoits are having some very good command of this match. Can just land in the box. Nice defensive work from Janet. Just trying to drift between the full backs. Asiabo and Hillary. But it was a good clearing in the first place. Foul, says the referee, on by Oru Karim. Gianni Karim committed a foul, an offensive warning fight. So if you just look at these Benoits, they've really made some progress too. Same as Kallon, who has a very youthful squad. This is Kallon. This is Janet. Massive midfield. Turning his away, come all the way. His teammate, but just hit too high as Mamu Fofana. Let's Buffles now in control of it. Left with the one. Referee says no foul, but the ball hit. So you call play back because they lost possession. think just running to the tackle too late. So it's free kick. This is Chamanka. Plays it to his number 9, who squares the ball on the far side, but Jana can win it. Keeps any play for his number 10 man. Fofana. This is Nketia she scored. Nketia she scored. And the goalkeeper comes up, makes a brave save. You don't waste these kind of chances. He had all of the time in the world. So I've slot that one through. Pass Obasi. A brave save. Look at the ball. Look at the long ball coming through. And Nketia was onside and took all of the time. He was there alongside Ali Conte. But I think he just couldn't convert. Ali, the Sierra Leone international. It's a masterpiece of talent. But Kwame Nketia should have scored that one. Look at it. Look at the way the goalkeeper came off his line. Just made himself big. Just made himself so big that Nketia didn't have much of a choice but to go low. This is the long ball too. Look at the moves. On mark, no defender to contend with. Only the goalkeeper. He made himself so big. And the goalkeeper went down early. All you need to do is to dip the ball over him, and that's into the empty net. So another glorious chance made by Kallon. And the coach is on the line, Mohamed Kallon. He seems a bit disappointed that he can't finish that one off. Quite a deadly finisher in his years, but he still seems quite good. So throwing now, it's there, clear of the danger zone. This is Janet. So this is free kick. Sierra Leone is cheering across their voice now. Free kick. The referee will signal who's on top of that one. Bit of stoppage there. We kind of try to sort out some technical issues. They will be offside. Nketia booked in offside position. Good call by the referee assistant. Yeah, he was there. Just booked from there. The assistant just flag. Good power, and it's sailed away. Header back in the area. This is Jamaica. For Kallon. See the return. Goes down. Referee says fair challenge. Nice one. Playing the ball low on that far side. This is Kallon. Put it now. It's Fofana. That far side. Kallon. That player getting away from his marker. Quickly moving deep in the area. That's Fofana. What can Fofana do? Fofana lifting the ball high. Again, fighting Ketia. She scored. 1 minute, Ketia. I don't know why, but that was another sweet delivery to him by. He should be scoring that one. Look at it. Fofana went down the channel and delivered a brilliant sweet inside pass that Ketia needed to control first. Look at the delivery. Look at him. He comes behind the defense, and he's always in the position. And I think he was trying to get a second touch on that one. All you need to do is to hit with power. He's getting it. He's getting close to the actions. But you have to bury chances, especially when you're playing at home. You may get shocked by the opposition at times. This is Nketiah again. Liberia, Liz Kfc are leading by a goal to nil. And Yamasokro, the leading Ganua by a goal to nil. Here comes head up down. Kallon. Every time they're on the board, they look so decent. They feel they're so confident. The players don't panic, and that's why the game is all about. And when they give him passes with the precision, the determination, this is Nketiah again. Nketiah should control there. Yeah, he brings it down, controls it beautifully. Trying to deliver quickly. That was Fofana. Is that Fofana? Yeah. Number 8. He was trying to just dip the ball across. Ali Kante was there also. Mohamed Sisse throws a long one. Nobody to challenge. This is Fofana. Changing the angle on the far side by Janet. Just set it away. And the Benoits can clear their lines. Chasing. It's Jallo. Is that Jallo? No, that's Musa. Sa Musa. So Lune coming in pockets. I downfield. This is Fofana changing the angle again. The two Fofana on the squad. Mahmoud Fofana, Saidu Fofana. They're now pushing the game to the opposition. The Buffles seem to be playing a bit deeper now. First, they kind of try to open up, take some early shots at goal, settling the opposition half, talking about Kallon. But now it seems Kallon are pushing them. Just a look back at that play, that was a foul. It's Kallon in possession. Is Cisse goes into midfield for Janet, and then Surge one forward. But it's offside against Nketiah, says the referee assistant. So let's Buffles can pick the ball. Another foul. This time is going the way of sorry, it's a goal kick, not free kick. That was the offside flag already went. So free kick for this is the ball. Ball just played through. So already booking outside position. think that was not anything to be very hard to worry about. This is Fofana. It's massive. Changes the angle to Jalo, getting through. Cisse push one higher up, on the far side for Nketia, who can control. Nketia, long ball comes in, the goalkeeper will come off his line to pick it up. Bassi, he's been good. He's had two decent saves. So this is getting away. What can he do? Deliver across too high. This is Saido. Decent game. He's onside. Deliver the ball low, and the goalkeeper will go there, try to keep the ball in play. Yeah, he does it well. Clearance not too well from his fullback, Florentine. Was that Florentine? Yeah, the low cross came in. Look at the cross. The goalkeeper just picked it up. He's been real on top of his game this afternoon. The Liberian I having some sweet moments in Yamasokro. They're leading by a goal to nil. Talking about Les Kaios playing Sporting Club de Ganoa. It's an artificial tough pitch also. This is Jallo. I think Kallon are just making use of all of their wings, especially the fullbacks. Are massive worker, hard workers. But this guy on the ball, Fofana, if Kallon plays well, I think he's one reason why they're playing well. He don't panic at all. He's always pushing the opposition. Yeah, here again. This is Fofana who push one on that far side. Saidu. The two Fofana seems quite massive. Number 10 and number 8 for Kallon. A great talent under pressure. And we allow that one to go on the far side now. Let's see who's dancing on top of it. Receiver return, turns away from his marker. Referee says it's foul, but the assistant is right there. Tell you are flag. So this free kick. That was Asiabona Hillary. I think just extended his arm in the back of Hillary after he tried to turn away from him. That's Janet guilty of that. David. Sorry, just 1-2 between them. And he go receiving it, trying to turn away, and Janet just went into the late tackle to break him down. So they have a free kick from a very interesting position. So let's see who's taking. Already see 6 red shirts in the box. And the shot comes in and it's headed away by the man who committed the infringement, David. A long ball now. And the goalkeeper can come off his line, brings it under control. Nice catch by Azekoka. They're not panicking. 27 minutes, hitting the half-hour mark now. This is Fofana finds David. David finds Saidu. This is number 14 for Kallon Toure. side, looking for Ketia. Ketia to try to keep the ball in play, but too high for him, just over his head. Long ball, search forward, chase up, try to clear the ball with his hand, and the referee was just there on time. Kallon having some decent control. The referee they said referee got is not interested in that one because he thinks that the ball didn't come off the hand of David. Comes on the line now. This is where they kind of try to. He turns around and it's kind of kick. Not of danger. Ali contact gets away from his knuckle. This is Ali. This is the chance, and a shot comes in. Brilliant defensive work. Nice stop. Nice piece of stuff. Some exciting skills. Individual players, the individual brilliance among them. I think Carolina football got some great future. We see these kind of lads exhibiting such an immense potential on the pitch. It's just very important to note. Look at it. This is where he comes in. Keep the ball in play. Gets away from his marker. 18 yards out. Tries to take a shot and the defender gets in the way. But it was all credit goes to Ajayi Olawale, the captain. It's corner kick. And deliver low. I think you have to leave that one. Probably don't want somebody to get ahead of that. Let Buffles trapped him. Foul committed. I think that was dangerous. You are from yourself in the book. But the referee allows that one. Karim Daniel just got there late on Gianni Karim also. Oh, it looks Jallo, the fullback. That side is David. Janet. Janet comes back to Jallo. Nathaniel Jallo. This is Fofana. Mamu. Moving choice. Ali Conte. Referee said it's foul. Was that a foul? Look at that. I think he went too low, and Ali. Nice stuff. FC Kallon now. Kallon can break away. It's a long ball. Oh, what was Nketiah taking? I thought he was connecting with Saidu Fofana correctly. Just thought to play the ball ahead of him. But Fofana was not anticipating. But again, I think it was a little bit of a poor decision. Foul. The referee notifies that, says it's a foul. Mohamed Sisse was trapped by Linton Alfred. It's quite a decent game, low pressure game, but such a quality. If you just look at Les Buffles side, every time they go forward, they are so aggressive. This is Nketiah. Gets away from his marker. And there should be a goal. In this instance, what's happening? My word, you have to be burying those things in the back of the net. Sweet moves, sweet controls. Look at the connection. And Nketiah just gets away, try to deliver across. It comes back to him, Una the goalkeeper, and he just put the ball inside his foot. A win has to pick the marker for a win. It seems that it should be game over by now for Kallon.
That brings out relaxation at that point. Two different times, Nketiah has gotten similar attempts.
That's 3 times now.
3 times now.
He's got that 3 times.
Mess up the first, the second. I think the third one, you should have known exactly what to do from that point.
This team is sweet to watch. Gets away again. And the cross comes in too deep. And let's see who's on the far side. That's Karim. Nice move by Cisse. Or just behind by Ali Conte. So foul. So free kick to Les Buffles. They've been dominated here. The only good side is that they've not considered a goal. And Kallon deserves to be there from absolutely. I can say that for the fight.
Absolutely. Kallon should have put in this game to bed by this time.
No wonder why they won 1-0 away. But they have to take chances. When you are in this knockout stages of competition like this, you have to be incisive. You have to be clinical. You have to take your chances, because if you don't, when the opposition gets one to pull back off you, you never try to recover from that.
So especially you playing at home, and then goal will open up the chase for qualification.
Absolutely. Les Buffles can win it. They can break away now. Guess away. and it should be Ali Conte will go up for Fana again. I think he would just have maybe play back for Nketiah. He thought to go on the back line. They win a corner in the process.
They have a swift recovery attack. For every time they defend well, they launch an attack, have the break on Buffles. They are not just converting.
They're not converting. They creating bundle of chances, but you have to loosen those bundles and pick them one by one. That is, you have to get clinical in these kind of chances. So they have a corner kick. Mamu Fofana will deliver the corner. The header comes in. It's a cross again. No, this time the assistant said it's goal kick. I think it came off the heel of the number 14. Is that it? Let's see again. Let's see the delivery. So a bit of a decision to be rendered there. Kallon thought he had another corner. Still 1-0 in favor of Cafcc. This is Kallon. They got 5 minutes to go to the break, but they've had a decent game. They've got around 60% of control of this game throughout. Les Buffles have always tried to play on the break. But this Kallon who's created a bundle of them, three, four for Nketiah alone. Nketiah had a real opportunity to actually finish it up. So Kallon has to throw in the leading 1-0 on aggregate. The long ball is there. Ali Conte brings it out, but he set it away. This is Kallon. Gets away from his marker. Sweet turn in the clearance, and it should be goal. And it's goal number 1 for FC Kallon. It is goal number 1 for Kallon. Sweetly tries to take one, and the deflection comes in. Goalkeeper was beaten. It was already in the back of the net. The photo, look at it. This is what we call individual brilliance. The terms that you want to tell. This was through the area, and the deflection, the goalkeeper was beating anyway. It was already in the back of the net when Ali Conte thought that I still needed to make sure that the ball is in the back of the net. So it should be go for Mamu Fofana. So let's Kallon FC won, deserving it. Let's go for 0. They deserve to be at this point, I can say, for the fight. This goal has been coming, but for me, I think it's belated. Cleared of the danger zone is now 2-0 on aggregate.
Yes, it is.
Free kick to Kallon. But I think this goal has been coming. They really had a decent first half. Look at the way they build up from behind, the way they string the ball. Look at how it is. It's 2 many red shirts, just 3 green shirts in the area, and they couldn't contain. It shows how resilient a team like Kallon is, using individual brilliance. The defender tries to keep you off, but that was already in the back of the net. So struggling moments, painful time for you to play in a full-back position. Chasing him down. Referee says it's foul. Yes, he got there late. So 1 minute of added on. 1 minute of added on time to play. The goal scorer. I told you he's been the man so far for Kallon. He doesn't panic. Every time he's on the ball, he's never afraid to take on the opposition. He's sitting deep, but I don't know whether he was supposed to be sitting deep, but he's even more offensive than free kick. Should go to the book. Yeah, good decision by the referee. He brought the ball down, and he knew that he couldn't get on top of that. It was already Chichi who was getting on top of it. So it's yellow card to Metana Jallo, the first booking in this half. Free kick for the visitors. We hear the SKD Sports Complex in Liberia doing some conferring with the referee. Couple of cheering moments now in the stands by the supporters. So free kick will be delivered by Oyema Chamaka. Chamaka will deliver right inside from very good position. 2 many red shirts now in the box. But all of the green shirts are back in their 18-yard box. Tamara whistles and Chamaka will deliver. Chamaka shoots, and the goals that we come to the end of the first half is finished. Kallon won. Kallon won. Let's won. Mohamed Kallon already going in locker room. He's already leaving the substitute area and going to his locker room. That's it. So it's been a very decent game. It started with powering moments for Kallon, especially as Buffles tried to take some early shots, 18, 15, 25, 30 yards away. But Kallon kept their nerve very calm, created a lot of chances. But they still got some decent performances in the first half. Look at the goal. Look at how pressure in 36.
want to extend the thanks and appreciation to the government, the SLFA, NSA, and all parts of Kallon, the executive members of Kallon, for giving us this opportunity for showcase in this tournament. Yes, we're young players, then we need the experience and desire for the world. Today, will be an intense match, very difficult match with the Buffles of Benin. They play very, very well, but we come with an objective for next year, we not concede goal and we score one important goal. Today, everybody did very, very well, and we stick to the game plan.
Yes, although it will not be easy for we, but we stick to the game plan. Coach says, what sense for the exactly
African players to have the opportunity to play overseas.
I mean, you will say more about that, but when people been hearing the name Mohamed Kallon, some saw you on the screen playing, and tell us, how did you become your football joining for a few minutes?
I want to say thanks to the Almighty Allah, because I was blessed. I was fortunate, one of the fortunate guys from Sierra Leone, to have graced the game to the highest level, because you know how difficult it is to have the opportunity. Back home here in Africa, we have less opportunity. So when I had that opportunity, I had to make use of it, because I know where I'm coming from. So that's why I was going so tough, so hard to see that I can make it and pave the way for other players to have the opportunity as well.
You have brothers that used to play football before you. You care to tell us how perhaps they motivated you or they drove you into the game or so far?
Yeah, I came from a footballing family. My two elder brothers, Kallon and Musa Kallon, were great footballers as well. My elder brother Musa, he was a versatile player. He played everywhere in the field. And we have Kallon, who was the defender for the national team. We all played together at the same time, and it was a blessing. So we came from a footballing family.
There must be something that put you, ahead of other players, especially in Sierra Leone. You care to tell us?
Yeah, as I said, because I was fortunate enough, blessed. To have made use of that opportunity, because we have a lot of talented, great players. I'm not the best player from Sierra Leone. We have other great players like the late Lamin, Tumbu Conte, the late Ishmael Delfan, and a lot of other great players from Sierra Leone. But I think I was blessed and humble, to have gone through the ranks and make good use of the opportunity, because sometimes, coming from Sierra Leone, and you don't know what to expect. So when you go to Europe, you get distracted by many things. So I was blessed and I was lucky not to get distracted, and I was focused, I was determined, I was working very, very hard, and see that I can make my country and my people proud.
You talk about being humbled. How does, humility help?
That's one of the factors, because going to Europe, going on a different land where they have different culture, different system, you have to be humble to learn, because moving from Sierra Leone, going into Europe, everything is different. The football is different, the culture is different, the language is different. So if you are not humble, how are you going to learn all those things and adapt to it? And the support machine has to come from the home players. If they support you and they want to work with you, then there's clear chances for you to make it. But if you go there and be pompous and act like you know it all, then everybody will run away from you. So that's some of the problems we have with African players going to overseas for trials.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be only by your talent, because you have talented players everywhere. Just talking about the South Africans, the Brazils, the Argentinians. So if you go to Europe, you will see thousands of those players coming out for trials. So the competition is high, it's great. So you have to have something different to bring on the table for you to have or secure a contract. Because if it's only for your talent, it's difficult to make it out there. But you have other factors. The way you interact with people, the way you respect yourself, and the way you try to improve yourself every day. That's what they're looking for.
Okay. You are now an ambassador of African football out there, and you just spoke something very important. You could have the talents, but you need to be humbled, and you're concerned about most African players who are out there, and their attitude sometimes bring them back. How do you encourage, your African brothers want to be or reach the level you reached, or even more than you if they had the opportunity?
Most of the time on my podcast, I always mention humility, humbleness, because your attitude today is going to lead you where you're going to be tomorrow. Yeah. So if you have a good attitude, positive vibes, and then you will have the support from everyone. But most of our players, I think they depend on their talent, but I think the attitude then comes with the work ethics, the respect for yourself, respect for people, and then the determination, the work rate comes in. Because for me, hard work beats talent. You can be as talented as you are, but if you're not hardworking, then I don't think you're gonna make it.
You need to work hard. You need to work. How does it come with working hard in a foreign land? How does it come? Is it something very difficult to do?
Yeah, football is a profession. It's a job on its own. So you have to work hard, and it gets to some point where you have to work smart. At the beginning, you have to work very, very hard to compete with other great players. So that's one of our problems with African players. They don't want to compete. So they've used to be compromised. They used to play out of sympathy or out of interest. Yeah, but when you get to Europe, you have to compete with other players in your position. So if you're not used to compete or you don't want to accept to compete, that's where everything comes.
Are you considerate of the colors? Sometimes it's I'm a black man, you're among white or Asian people and European people. What do you say about that?
For me, I've never felt inferior from either Europeans, because I played in 4 different continents. So I always respect myself and believe in myself. Internally, I believe I'm the best and greatest player in the whole world. So if I believe that I'm the best inside, I can't say it outside, because I know there are other players who are better than me. Because in football, you have to be honest, you have to be realistic. Yeah, so I know other players are better than me, but I always try to improve myself to get better. So every time I step on that field, I have to give my 110%. So I don't feel inferior at all. So even if you're the world greatest player, I played with 5 or 4 world best players. I played with Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo at Inter.
Yes, I played with Cannavaro. I played with Rivaldo and Roberto Baggio. So I've played with great players. So
and at Inter, when Ronaldo was also there with you, you were wearing the number 3 jersey.
Yes.
Yes. Though your position was different, but the number was different.
So as I say, okay, it's not part of my humbleness, but I know I try to understand quickly the system, how it works in Italy. Okay. So the important players will get the important numbers. Yes. So when you get there and trying to break through any team, you have like numbers that nobody wanted. Okay. Nobody wanted the team. So playing for Bologna, I think I had 25. I went to Genoa, I had 33. I went to Cagliari, I had odd numbers like 20 and so. So when I had the opportunity to return back to Inter, because I signed like 5 years contract, and then after 2 years I signed another 5 years contract. So I had 10 years contract with Inter Milan. So when I had that opportunity to return finally to Inter Milan, and I played there for 4 years, and all the important numbers were gone. Seedorf had number 10, number 8 was Di Biagio. All these important numbers, they were not there anymore. So I saw number 3 was vacant, and number 3 is a symbolic number for Inter, because one of their greatest players, Cafcc, is late now. He was using that jersey. So then I picked it up, and that was my luck. Yeah, because wearing strange number and I was scoring goals, it was like strange, and I had more support for that.
Okay. Do you still remember the goal you scored against Congo, 1995, in the Africa Cup of Nations? And from that game, the commentator, including the media, began to brand you as Wonderball. Do you still remember the name Wonderball?
Yes. I remember Reuters, right? Yeah, that was Reuters in 1995 in Congo. I think that was the most important goal for Sierra Leone in that qualifiers. So that was the game we made it through to the Cup of Nations in South Africa in 1996. That was the banger goal. So I scored from a 30-yard shot, and he went top corner, top 90, and we managed to qualify to the AFCON in South Africa.
Yeah. And so afterwards, how have you tried to manage the name Wonderball whenever people call you the name Wonderball?
I think nothing has changed. I remain myself. I'm always myself, and I know whatever I've achieved is by the grace of Allah. So I have nothing to change. So I just want to continue. To see how I can be part of development, to develop the game. That's why I bought FC Kallon. So
yeah, we'll talk about that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Can you remember? Can you give us, a very good moment that you still remember while playing football? A good moment on the field, maybe a goal or a team you play with, or a person you play with, a team you play against. Those important moments that you will never forget.
Every moment, every bit, every moment was very, very important for me. Just imagine coming from Sierra Leone, from Liberia, and having the opportunity to play where 95, 100,000 people watching you.
Mm-hmm.
So every moment will be as important as. Yes, I scored vital goals. We won vital matches, and we had fun. I had a lot of fun during those days, so I have a lot of things to remember about. But I remember one goal I scored after my injury.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's 2-0. That Kallon, substitution for FC Kallon. We hope to see substitution to be executed very soon. Substitution. So substitution for, let's see who's going off. We are waiting for the substitution to be confirmed. Number 26 Kamson. He replaces number 11. Number 11 is Gianni Karim. Is Alao Krippin. Alao Krippin replaces Karim. Another substitution coming off is the number 8. It's number 8. That's Abdullahi. Abdullahi is replaced by the number 3, who is Amusa. Amusa Kamson. So a confirmation of that substitution. Free kick to FC Kallon just in a semicircle, and the man who was trapped there is the goal scorer, He's simply called Lampa in Sierra Leone. So they have a free kick. Are we looking at the first substitution for FC Kallon? Already players on the sideline. Ali Conte, free kick. So free kick to Kallon. They could go up here in this early minutes. This is it. The ball just played through, and Ali was just hustled and pulled there. You know, Mandela seems very guilty in that instant, but he's not understanding exactly what he said. So this free kick. Taking some instruction from the technical area. It's number 10 for Kallon. Saidu Fofana. Approximately 20 yards of the goal area. Waiting for the referee's signal. This is Saidu Fofana. Could it be the Fofana's day? So the referee still trying to Saidu Fofana to take on Obasa. Search Fofana. Fofana squares it too high, and it's no threat, no trouble. I thought that would have probably gone anywhere. 20 yards out, you have to capitalize and make use of these kinds of opportunities. Set it behind. This is Ali Conte. It's taken by Les. It's a substitute. That far side. Crippin. It comes Crippin on the bad line. Swings one. I think they're trying to create instability in defense. Yeah, the count now. Long ball through. Beautiful defensive work there. Jalo. Like they started in the first half. They set it away. Sufana. Long ball. Intercepted. Nice cut off. Floritin. Long ball on the far side. Surge forward. Beautiful defensive work from Jana, but that was dangerous and risky. Just got ahead of the defense, the offensive player, and kind of threw his body into it. It's smart for what we want to maybe just dip into you, go to ground. It's left with the referee to decide whether it's a penalty or not. It's already 1-1. Liska. Here comes the ball. Street delivery. Two players chasing. But I think the defense of Kallon have to be very careful. Coca finds his fullback. This is David. David back to Coca. This is Jalo changing the angle back to David. They're not panicking. They're playing the ball in the half. Why they? This Ali Conte from central forward. He comes deep. Ali was there. Cut late by Ali. Yellow card. Referee. Two booking now for Kallon in this match. This is Ali. He just went late in the tackle. Yeah, he stamped hard on him. So referee have to call play back. David Coca offside. So it's free kick. It's Jallo on the far side. Connects his teammate. Goes back to his goalkeeper. This is Ali. Set it down. Ace taken away. Ball surged forward. It seems that the visitors are getting some better hand of this Gaslan. So it's goal kick. Not goalkeeper, throwing on the far side. Foul, free kick to free kick to Kallon. Still 1-0, the score line. But 2-0 on aggregate for the AFC Kallon boys. Ali. There the ball on the far side. There's no offside. Oh, just lost his foot. The ball will go across the goal line, trying to use some individual brilliance on the byline. Daniel Karim, but he didn't do well with that. Foul. I think he could find himself in problem there. It's just the visitors now. It's less bottle. As Buffles now in control. Long ball cleared, but he bring it down. Control. Finds Jallo. Brilliant piece of defensive work from this is Ali. Ali Conte. This is changing the angle. Looking for Ali. But I thought he was leaving that one with Ali to go forward with. Set it down. Foul, says the referee. Went into the late challenge. Samosa. Good call by the referee. The long ball surge forward. Set it away. Shot comes in block from the goalkeeper on panic, can pick it up and throws it to his captain. This is Saidu. Saidu challenge. Every time, I think the confidence in this team from the individual players, they know exactly what they want to do. They know exactly that they got the potential to do whatever they want to do with the ball. See him rushing through, but the final processing too okay. Brought down beautifully by Daniel. Now Daniel, is that Daniel? That was in fight David, Janet. Changing the angle, looking for Musa. Musa plays it for Ali. Goes down, free kick. On that far side, no offside, but the ball is still in play. Can he keep it in play? Yeah, he does it well. This is Kallon. Ball is there. Ali Conte goes up, but it's headed away from the area. This is the goal scorer. Massive player. The game seems to have settled now. It's 2-0 aggregate. The visitors trying to come back. Les Buffles, the lost 1-0 away at home. Now they're here trailing 1-0. but there should be more than one, especially if you look at the way the Kallon create the chances. It is our brother's team. I also see that Kamukai Kallon is also a part of this squad, the former Sierra Leone centre back. He's the elder brother of Mohamed Kallon, the Inter Milan, former Inter Milan. The power, they try to change the angle. Every time they get the ball, they launch it forward on that far side. This is Les Buffles on our left hand side, doing 1-2, chasing his the number 9, that Chichi. But good defensive work there from Jalou. So substitution for Kallon. Substitution for FC Kallon. Number 19. Number 19 is coming on. Is Unisa Domoya. He replaces number 29, Kwatia. Nkitia has been substituted. He had bundle of chances in this match. He should have had a hat trick just even before the halftime. This is Domia with his very first touch. Long ball looking for Ali Conte, but too high. The goalkeeper come off his line to pick it up. They're trying to make a way across the halfway line. Simon panic every time they lost the ball. They go chasing it, but it is the visitors who want to have. This is 1-2 football on the far side now. Can he keep any play? This is Domia. Domia trying to get on the back line. Domia with an instant impact. The goalkeeper saves. He's having an instant impact. His first touch, his second touch, gets away from his marker and just deliver a low cross. Look at that again. If you just look at how Domia just went down the bad line, that was impressive. This is Chimaka looking for the substitute on the far side, trying to diesel his way through. Place it through the gap. There's a chance for them. The shot goes in, and it's a goal kick. First chance for the visitors. Les Buffles. Clean one, 18 yards out. Just struck wide over the crossbar. Look at it. And Janet came in, but he was there late, absolutely. This Domia attempt just went on the bad line, chasing down his opposition, but Guseba Obasa. Ali. This is Ali Conte. It's taken away for the visitors now. Les Buffles, but intercepted. This is Domia. Finding Ali Conte. This is Ali. Ali trying to keep the ball. This is the captain playing the ball on the far side. But I think it's just too high. And he's kind of disappointed. A bit of disappointment. He thought that his teammate was drifting on our right-hand side to pick up the true pass. This is Les Buffles. Have an opportunity. Nice piece of play. Number 6 seems to be quite immense. Alfred, just away from him. So this throw into Kallon. Got half hour to go. Plus added on time. Free kick. Kallon leading by goal to nil. The goal coming just before the halftime whistle. Scored by the number 8, Mamu Lampa Fofana. Cleared of the danger zone by Samusa. This is the ball on the far side. Chipped overhead. The visitors can go there, and this is a chance for them. Oh, the substitute just on top of that one. On Wally, the substitute just had 6 yards out. Kallon will take. Looking for Dumia. This is Dumia. Dumia deliver for Ali Conte. Goal number 2. Street pass. Decent finish. Instant import. He's got on the ball on 2 occasions. This is just the 3rd moment, and he has provided an assist already. Kallon 2, Les Buffles 0. Brilliant goal, brilliant finish, I can say. What a match we have here. Decent play. Here comes a long ball through the middle of the park again. And Ali had no time, nothing whatsoever to worry about. Just the empty net. Look at the pass. First touch, and the second one is just delivered just on the edge of the 6-yard box. And Ali Conte was there to slot the ball home. It's 2-0 to FC Kallon, and they are playing a decent game. This match seems to be all over now for Les Buffles. It's 3-0 in aggregate and 2-0 here in this encounter. That's how he killed off an attempt by the opposition to come back at you, because Les Buffles came back very strong in the second period, trying to push on trade, create a pocket of opportunities. But what happened? Kallon replied, bravery. Said, we are FC Kallon. This is the captain. Fofana plays it through the gap again. Ali Conte, she scored again. Ali Conte, goal number 2 for Ali Conte, and 3-0 for FC Kallon. Brilliant pass. It's over here. What a decent game here. Look. And before our camera is Muhammad Sisse delighted. And what a connection. Look at the goal. Look at the pass. It's incisive. Decisive move by the midfielder. Look at it. This is it. See him. He turns away. Plays the ball. Ali was there. I thought this was what Nketiah needed to have done earlier or in the first half, because he was just all alone. What a goal. And Daniel Karim, the architect. Look at it. A straight left-footed one into the empty net. 3-0 to FC Kallon. And yes, they deserve it. They've played a match very important. They can celebrate. Wow. So it's game over now. It's 4-0 on aggregate. Kallon moving through swiftly. Don't forget to also this is Domia. This is Kallon. And one thing he said to me the last time is just about playing football. Mohamed Kallon. It's not about how many times you win, how many goals you concede. It's about giving the young people the opportunity to exhibit that brilliance of talent they have. It's taken away on that far side. They can chase down the bad line, trying to get at least a consolation for brilliant defensive work. Recovery there by Jallo. Cross will come in. They get a consolation here. It's just on the face of goal, but beautiful defensive work from the hard-working. That's the hard-working David Janet. Double substitution now for the visitors. Let's see who's going up. It's the number 6 who goes off. Lipon Alfred. Alfred is off. Alfred is off. And he's replaced by the number 29 as Zakari Mamoni. And also coming is number 20 is Gono Sinindin Barak. Barak, I don't know who he plays. Still looking to confirm that substitution. We have a game here, and Kallon are swiftly winning this one. Look, if you see a team with so much potential just from the start of the first whistle, you know exactly their intention, you know exactly what they want. They create a bundle of chances in the first half, then convert all of them. Just one, turn everything around, and Ali Conte in the space of 2 minutes was able to get 2 goals. First, a brilliant delivery by Unai Domia. The visitors know that it's over for them. Taken away. Here, the ball surged forward. The goalkeeper can come off his line to put the ball to touch. I thought he needed to have a fresh control, but it's also good to go to safety most times. Goalkeeper Azakoka unbothered in this game. Mohamed Kallon now can make substitution. He's calling his players who are warming up. You know, every time you have a team like this, breed them from a very young age and come forward and see them playing top level football and getting this kind of results, especially in the continental event like the Confederations Cup or the CAF Champions League. It's quite a delightful thing to celebrate. So this is what Kallon FC are doing here. They are not just winning. Mohamed Kallon is a former international, played for Inter Milan, captain the Sierra Leone national team, and he's here today leading his team. Absolutely, he should be. This is the kind of man that you can add on. So a player is being stretched off. I don't know who's that for Kallon FC. We can identify him as Buffles now. Mamoni puts one high up. It's just away. Referee says it's no. Changing for Dumia. Dumia is there. Dumia should go to the box. Dumia, and Ali Conte. Beautiful defensive work by Ajayi Oluwali, the captain. Was there to stop number 4. But I thought Dumia was going for goal.
I think he wanted to do a team play to have Ali Conte getting a hat trick. So he thought to cross the ball right before the goal, but the captain of Buffles was just on time to clear that out.
I don't think Ali was the right. If you just look at the playback, you also had the Saidu just on the edge of the box. Saidu, if you look at from the wider side of it, Saidu was the one arriving from behind These are the 3 fullbacks. Ali Conte is between the 3 fullbacks. It's just difficult for him to get on top of that, especially with those kind of bodies. But I thought you have dragged the ball outside. The shot is there. Ambitious effort. But it was not a bad one from Alpha Toure. So we still got at least 20 minutes to play. And Kallon are leading 3-0 already and 4-0 on aggregate. Ali Conte beating in the air. This is Zakaria. This is goalkeeper Obasa. Look, all credits to him. First half, he was on top of his game. Cross coming. They're looking for consolation. Goal kick. The substitute, Mamoni, just arriving on the back post. Substitution for Daniel Karimu comes out, and he will be replaced by number 6 is Hassan Kroma. Hassan Kroma. This is Marmu. Dumia finds Ali, taken away from Ali by Hassan. Trying to play through Domia, but good defensive work there from number 29 for Les Buffles. This is Hassan playing decent game, possession game now. I think they're just trying to run down the clock. Liberia Lakes Coyotes are down by 3-1 at Ganua, Sporting Club de Ganua in Yamoussoukro. Here comes the captain now breaking away. Ali, that's Fofana Saidu. I thought he needed to be a bit patient, keep the ball, but wanted to play one for Ali Conte. He's already he's on a hat trick. He's on a hat trick. He scored 2 times now. This is Mamu Fofana. Ado Strength Lampa, according to him. And that's how he's referred to. This is Shackles on the face of goal. Domia can keep the ball in play. Domia trying to deliver. But it was Paul. I thought he was going first. There they come. This is the captain now, Fofana. Playing it behind. No offside. Ali. Oh! He was on a hat trick the moment now. Ali Conte was on the hat trick, I can say. This is, you don't waste these chances. When they come, you bury them. Bayern scored 8 against Barca. Germany scored 7 against Brazil. And it's never too bad to score more goals in matches. Liverpool scored 9 against Bournemouth, just the 4th 9 goal in the English Premier League. This is Hassan. Finding Domia. Hassan is there again. Domia. Domia playing it behind for Ali, as well as Fofana Mahmoud. But brilliant goalkeeping from Obasa. He's beaten 3 times already. It's a Mubarak, but it's too far for him. And his goalkeeper, Koka, who's in control, he got nothing much worried about. They're leading 3-0, 4-0 in aggregate. I think they just need to enjoy themselves now. It's time for party. And they're doing just that, changing the ball, changing the angle, being very patient. Go back to the goalkeeper. They're just teasing the opposition a little bit now because they know it's over. This is the substitute. I think he's trying to cross the halfway line, and that's exactly what he's doing. Connecting with his fellow substitute, Domia, who's not going, but go back to his fullback, Musa. This is Jallo. I think it's game over already. Let's Buffalo know that this journey has not been good for them, especially when they lost 1-0 on September 9, 1 week ago. Now they're here. This is fun, just chipped over. It should be number 4 now. Number 4 could be number 4, but I don't know what's happening. That's why complacency seems like they're complacent. You need a clean sheet. You need to get whatever amount of goal you can get. This is Domia looking for Ali. It's Ali Conte. Ali changing the angle, trying to look for Fofana. But it's already a game over for Les Buffles. But you need to increase the tally. You need to register your intention that you up for real kill. Some decent moves now. This is Mubarak who shoots. Brilliant save. The strike was incisive. And the goalkeeper made a decisive save. This is Mubarak. Just left-footed, and goalkeeper Koka was just on time. No rebounding. Brought it under control. Because in these instances, you get punished. Set it back. This is Jallo. Go back to Koka. Koka wants to go long. If you go long, this is Fofana. Lifting it across. This is Fofana again. Fofana. This is Fofana. Oh. What in the world was he thinking about? 18 years now, and you want to do a dip from that distance when the goalkeeper is on his lines. This way, I thought you were striking. But they're having dozens. They already complacent. They know they've won this one. They're having a party. And Mohammed says he's not always concerned about the results. It's about the way the team plays. Free kick. Referee right on top of that. Allow was just stripped. So it's free kick to Les Buffles. Ali Conte with 2. And Fofana Mamu with 1. This is Mubarak. Turns, finds his teammate. So goalkeeper will come off his line quickly and will restart play on that far left-hand side. Looking for Mubarak, but he's selling away. This is Mubarak, offside. Offside says the referee assistant that Mubarak was already in 3 substitution for FC Kallon. 3 substitution. Ali Conte couldn't get a hat trick today, but credits to him. He scored He scored 2 brilliant goals. Nice piece of goals. Number 7, Ali Conte. Set by Domea in the first one. This was the ball. And Domea just delivered a sweet one. And Ali was there to finish into the back of the net, 6-yard out. Then again, he was connected by Karim for his second substitution again. So, substitution. The 2 goal scorers are off the pitch. The 2 goal scorers are off the pitch. Mamoun and Fofana. No, Mamoun is still on the pitch. It's actually Saidou Fofana. FC Kallon. This is Domia. Got some very good left foot. Ditching the ball across. Long ball through. No offside. It should be number 2-4. And it's goal number 4. Sweet finish. Just a minute on the pitch. He's already registered his name on the score sheet. This is what a super substitute can be. Oh, did the referee say it's not offside? The assistant says he's offside. Let's see. But I think it's supposed to be Fofana who should have scored. Let's look at that once more from a very wider angle. Fofana only had the goalkeeper. This is where he comes in. The goalkeeper comes in. And yes, he's offside. Yeah, he was just ahead. So, yeah, good decision by the referee. But it's 3-0. Long ball on the far side for the substitute. Can break away now. Finds his teammate. This is Cisse at Fofana. Too high. So we got 7 minutes of normal time plus added time. There's not much stoppages to play because this game has been clean. This is, oh yeah, he's just ahead, just ahead, and it's a good decision by the referee. So touring on the far side, the supporters there in the stands. On the far side now is Jallo combined. Janet taken away from him, the substitute. There's Buffles drafting away in the 18-yard, but delivered a cross and the goalkeeper saves. It should be a corner kick. No, but it's just a throw on that far side from near the corner area. Referee says it's no foul, but I think he's pleading for the foul. Oh, too high. Kokar is saying Kokar is disappointed that he was trying to play through for Domia. Was that Domia? No, that was in fight for Fana. This is Mubarak. Mubarak shoots. He got power. Nice piece of power. Absolutely. Shit, look at him. This is where he come on the edge of the box. So if that was going his way, probably goalkeeper shouting across the Kallon, enjoying a bit of possession now. Decent football, 1-2 touches, just in the corner, but good press by Les Buffles. Some panic moments now, I can say, using individual brilliance in these things. Free kick, they have to cross the halfway line if they want to. But I think the coach is just so satisfied, saying nothing now. He's not shouting above his head. It's foul. So the Meliks will have to go to the pitch to attend to the so it's actually Afature. Kallon might have exhausted their substitution opportunities now. This is the hard-working Janet. The danger is cleared. It's Kallon, who has a better hand. The goalkeeper finds his fullback. It's Musa. Offside, just offside. Gamba Sisse was broken offside position, so uh, was that a foul? But he was already in the offside position. Again, committed a foul. So this free kick, he got 2 minutes of normal time plus added time to play. I see who's going to have a place now. No, substitutions are now exhausted. It's Buffles, number 13, Hillary. Jallo comes from right back, was just tripped, so he came up now. Intercepted the ball, trying to drift away from his opposition. And look at it, just got lit in the tackle. That is Hillary. So there's no need to risk. There's not any reason to. Domia foul. Yeah, good call by the referee. 3 minutes of added on time to play. We played the 90 now, but it's all over. Except maybe by the help of magic that you can overturn 3 goals in 3 minutes. I know how possible that will be. I think the Kallon team is just in a position understanding that there's no longer need to risk. These are the moments that you kind of lost some of the most important players, injuries. This is Domia, son of Domia. Fine system. the they are it's Kallon FC enjoying. They've taken over since around 75 minutes. They control the game with good thought of precision. This is what we call a football team with so much determination and so much focus. When you are behind the microphone and you see this kind of talents being exhibited, long ball on the far side, they're looking for number 4. Is that what they're looking for? They're not. Yeah. And could that be a penalty? Could that be a penalty? I think that was it. But he was on the floor. I think he was on the floor, so the referee probably might not be calling that one. Let's look at it again. Just got away from his marker, went down to ground. Look at it. This is it. Very close angle. Um, yes, I think he got his hand on it, but it was all about. So here they are looking for number 4. The shot goes there straight to the goalkeeper's arm. And the Barca, we have ball is just away again. So Kallon will have possession. This could mean they're gonna keep the ball. They're gonna keep the play going. Nice piece of shot from a very difficult position. And that's it. It's over. And FC Kallon has beaten Les Buffles of Benin 3-0 in this CAF Confederations Cup preliminary match here at the Samarkand Sports Complex in Liberia. That's ended 3-0 in this match and 4-0 in aggregate. What a result to be proud of. And this team will go all the way into the next round of the competition. I can say for the fight, they've been progressing, they've been growing under the tutelage of Mohamed Kallon, the former Inter Milan star who formed this club from a very youthful stage and decided to bring them together. And it's been absolutely an amazing feat to celebrate. So this finish here, FC Kallon 3, Les Buffles 0. Next will be post-match reactions from the managers.